My name is Roy Colbert, and I'm the writer, producer, and director of The Gang Activists. It's a movie about the Sherrill brothers in their efforts to stop the violence in Watts.
There are 400 gangs and about 40,000 gang members in the city of Los Angeles.
We started, organizing in the housing projects with the idea that we're going to bring an end to the killing in our community.
We call it gladiator school because, going to the school, you had to learn how to get down, you had to learn how to fight. You had to learn how to protect yourself and rep yourself.
You know the way I think? If I kill your son, it's gonna hurt you. You dead, it ain't gonna hurt you, it's gonna hurt your family members that's left out here on the street. That's the way you gang bang.
The Sherrill brothers were part of starting the 1992 Watts gang truce in Los Angeles, California, which is the birthplace of the Crips and Bloods.
In '92, when the peace treaty was created, it was a blessing to have brothers who can sit down and think on the same mind, the same latitude, be on the same mind frame. Allah really blessed the brother to really organize and be a leader in that community.
In 1988, 89, it was the height of the war in LA, some 1,100 murders a year. Watts was the epicenter for a lot of the violence that was happening. I was like, somebody got to do something about this killing.
The terrorist, nigga, we the real terrorists.
This division had 120 some homicides for the year.
We was losing a lot of friends, and it was just the passion and the motivation to trying to find a positive solution. Me and my brother, we should kind of have conversations and talk about, if we bring the 4 housing projects developments together in Watts, that it would create a domino effect throughout the city.
The peace treaty, started really with the whole impetus of Minister Farrakhan and the Stop the Killing tour that he was doing across the country.
And from that, we joined the Nation of Islam, in a sense, which we were all former members. Me and my brother, our family was, former members and people who was a part of the nation, so we kind of teamed up with them.
Inspired by, that movement, myself and my brother, a couple of other cats, through Jim Brown and some work that we was doing with American, started organizing a bunch of different neighborhoods across the city to try to stop the killing.
I was blessed to be a part of that, and here today in 2019 and still organizing and making the proper plays that we have to make to make our communities safer and, so where we can function and be financially stable.
The position that this movie takes, it takes the story, from their efforts after the '92 situation. So, we started filming this film in 2003. I was searching for stories, and this one sort of fell in my lap. I said, hey, this would be something I could learn how to do film from, and also how to document some of the great things these guys were doing as a team. Oh, you'll see just a host of local rappers. You'll see guys from different parts of Southern California, from places, all over. Sawaladeen from the jungles. We had one of the brothers from San Diego, Stafla, and then, we had help from the Broadways. We had everybody wanted to be a part of. So many that we had to cut a lot of it out. We have Ice-T, who was the narrator of the film.
Gang violence spread through the Southland, but in Watts, it was war.
We got Jim Brown, who, as everybody knows, has been on this topic for many years.
They had to be exposed to each other where there wouldn't be violence.
Gossett Jr.
Some of those guys are on television, enhancing the gangsterism of our society, because there's a lot of money there.
Minister Tony Muhammad.
These brothers don't even know themselves. They are caught up in a gang that they didn't start.
Just so many people, too many to name. LAPD, the mayor's office was involved with it. We had community involved with it. And, many different stories from guys that, I thought were sincere about their efforts.
It's not so much about me as an individual. It's more about the work and also the future generations of people breaking these curses of black-on-black crime and black-on-black violence, to be out here to create different opportunities so that we can further our cause as a race. you know what I'm saying, in promoting black fatherhood and black men on a more positive level.
Yeah, it's highly dangerous, you know, because you're navigating like difficult and traumatic situations with individuals. Sometimes the very people that you're mentoring, will turn on you. I have this whole thing that we call necessary betrayal, because in this work you're going to get betrayed because people have been conditioned to not trust each other. So I always like to say that, you're going to get stabbed in the back. So I'm like, don't even take the knife all the way out. Just leave it in there a little bit and just jug it a little bit and leave it in there for the next person. Because I don't even see it. I think that the betrayal actually is an opportunity to deepen relationships and course correct. Because if you're doing this work, you can't be willing to give up. You can't give up on the person the first time around. You got to give a person 3, 4, 5 chances at least.
Life is not over once you change. We have to get back out there and be a positive example, not just in talking, but also in action, to the rest of the people who's looking for hope and light in communities where there's nothing but darkness.
But in terms of how to do it, in the neighborhoods, you got to have consensus on the ground. So the first place that you want to start is having consensus, in terms of folks in the community and being bold, because the thing is ain't nobody gonna support the movement until you out there making it happen. So take a risk. You worth it. The neighborhood is worth it.
And it takes a village, to organize and be a part and to have peace within.
And we can't rule by the gun. Because you rule by the gun, you die by the gun.
This film is easy to find. Amazon Prime is the distributor. And we have Tubi, we have Google Play, we have YouTube, and you name it, it's on every streaming network, excluding Netflix.
Thanks for watching StreetTV.net. If you're not subscribed, please hit that button below and click the bell to receive alerts and notifications. Like and comment below to give us your feedback, and be sure to watch the 2 related videos to the right. If you want to support this platform or follow us on social media, visit the links in the description and listen to our weekly podcast, The Gangster Chronicles, every Thursday. And thanks for watching StreetTV.net.